After moving to the Clarence Valley from Sydney, Ian and Wendy Gibbs quickly discovered that the region is full of great rally roads and beautiful scenery. Plans soon started to develop for the first Clarence Classic Rally. Unfortunately, the entries were not the only thing flooding in. 3 times in the last 6 weeks before the event, storms and floods closed many of the roads on the intended route. Each time there was talk of cancellation, but each time it was outweighed by optimism that the waters would recede and it would be all right on the day. Welcome to the Clarence Classic 2013. With most of the participants needing to travel quite long distances to get to the event, the informal President's Dinner on Friday night at No. 1 Duke Street was well patronised. Notably absent were Wendy, checking in late arrivals at Rally HQ, the Crown Hotel, and Ian, who was still rewriting the route to avoid flooded roads. Ian did make it to breakfast and appeared almost as relaxed as some of the drivers. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for some of the navigators, who were starting to look a bit nervous. Ready as we will ever be.
Allow me to introduce myself. Navigators, my name is You Bastard. I will also answer to you, Sneaky Bastard, but I do not answer to you, effing bastard.
After a brief introduction, Ian borrowed from another Gibbs, Leroy Jethro, to remind entrants that Gibbs has rules. Rule 1, be safe. Rule 2, have fun. And so on, and so on, and so on. In spite of the threatening weather and warnings of potentially damaged roads, an impressive selection of classic cars and a few modern classics were brought to the event. Surprisingly, the Masters Navigation category was initially the best supported, but tour ranks were boosted by a couple of late changes from the apprentice category. First car away was the more modern Jaguar of Garth Taylor and Adrian Kinslaw. Take this opportunity to have a good look at car number 2, the Mercedes of Rob and Sue Clare, as we don't get to see much of it later on. John Dixon's Navigator withdrew only days before the event. John made the trip anyway, and Shane Bullock, a local truck driver, volunteered to navigate for him. Alan and Pam Watson were not immediately recognisable, running their recently acquired Celica. The Cooper Warner A-Team, that would be Wendy and Kim of course, were keen to do better than the Beaver Boys team of John and Ross. Ian Packard and Greg Yates were in trouble even before the start, with the Navigator sitting on the wrong side of the car. Another Jag that failed to make the start was the Crichton's E-Type, but John and Marion's MGB was an excellent alternative. Tim McGrath and Ron Cooper needed more space for the long trip from Wollongong, so the Mini was trailered to the start. Also spotted on a trailer was the MGC of Henry and Julie Stratton. Rob Panetta again teamed up with John Henderson. Maybe soon John can get his name moved to the top of the list of navigators on the door of the Alpha. Peter Thompson and Ted Norman decided the reliability, robustness and roof of the Peugeot outweighed the exhilaration of the Sunbeam Tiger. Now where would be a good place for this group to cross the river? The road was a bit wet for the run to Dorrigo, making the drive challenging for everyone. Lunch was at the Dorrigo pub. Not sure where the bike was going, but most rally cars didn't have too much trouble finding the pub. Where did that one come from? While everyone else is sitting down to lunch, Derek and Tony head off in the setup car.
We had to rescue someone, bring him in. Yes. We had to offer our spare seat at the back and do the knight in shining armour bit.
So who did you have to rescue?
Mercedes. So they developed a rattle while it was still running and then ceased to function. Sounds very expensive.
Very much a driver's seat. A bit worried about the rest. Absolutely brilliant. Errors and omissions totally accepted.
Refueled and ready to go again. Going down the mountain was even more spectacular than the morning's route.
How was it?
Yeah. Spiffy.
Yeah. How was it, Mr. Woolboys?
Very good.
Yeah.
He kept waking me up on the tight curves.
Thank you.
So how was it, Mr. Lennox?
It was wonderful. We had a lovely time. We haven't done it for a couple of years, so it was a great welcome back.
Oh, it was great. Yes.
Fantastic. The roads were just brilliant.
Thank you. How about you?
So how was it, guys?
Good. Excellent day. Thank you very
Yeah?
much.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Good rates. He's coming back tomorrow. Can't have frightened him too much.
So how did you guys go?
We went
Oh, we were brilliant, yes.
absolutely perfect.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Thank you.
So how was it?
We're still married, just. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
So, gentlemen, how was it?
Great roads.
It was really good seeing Ian parked by the road somewhere because it made me reassess what I was doing and then change my route somewhat. He was about 30 k's from where I was doing it, but it was all good. Nice day, thank you very much.
Hello, Heather.
Hello.
Hello, Dawn. How did you go?
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Right.
So how was it, Maurice?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been on a lot worse. That was okay.
And we had a little bit of fun down at McPherson's River. We
Yeah.
were told
Yeah.
not to go there, but we actually did.
Ah.
We did not go over though.
Hello. So how was it, Crichtons?
That was excellent.
Great fun.
This
Yeah.
afternoon, I only fell into your trap this morning.
Right.
I don't think I fell into any of your traps this afternoon.
We'll see.
Kind of. Cunning's Outhouse Road in Chibok.
Hello.
Thank you.
And how was it?
Fabulous. Had a great time. Thank you.
Here we are. Thank you.
So, tell me.
Wonderful. Lovely.
What a nice
And
day
John?
to drive.
And all I can say is thank goodness for our wives.
So how was it, drivers?
Champagne.
Yeah.
How was the drive? Ask the driver.
Lovely drive.
How was that?
How was that? A bit better this afternoon.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot better than this morning.
And how was that?
Terrible. Worst ride I've ever been on. Did you get that?
Great roads.
Yeah.
Most enjoyable.
It was good. We explored a little more than we should have.
was all right.
There's some nice little roads.
Yeah. Some excellent roads today. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
And how was navigation?
It seems like it was pretty damn good.
Yeah?
We'll find out, won't we?
Fantastic day, Wendy. Thank you. Some great, really, really great roads.
Fabulous.
Loved it. Loved it.
Dinner on Saturday night was at Rally HQ, a relaxed and enjoyable feast, easy to get to and easy to get to bed afterwards. Interim results were posted and disgusted. Or is that disgust? I know somebody cussed. Sunday saw a repeat performance of Breakfast in the Beer Garden. Kay decided the navigators needed a nice big clock to help them to be on time at the start. Most of the navigators were more interested in where to go than when. Simple route chart navigation should have kept all teams on track, but the differences in approach to a simple question are surprising to say the least. Evidence of the flooding was still around, and most of the hazards were not as well signposted as this. Most of the teams enjoyed a nice drive in the country. Some seemed a little unsure where to go, but you can always just wait around for someone to show you the way. When briefing the volunteer officials, Ian informed them that they would have plenty of time as the field would be quite spread out. He didn't factor in the ferry bunching the cars up together. Sweep was getting right into the spirit of the event.
There's a bit here.
Are they all here?
No?
Awesome.
So road, they've turned right onto a dirt track.
Ian slightly underestimated the workload caused by having all cars visit a single control point 4 times. Most cars came back a couple of times anyway. Having had enough driving in circles in the country, it's back into town for a very straightforward finish. Some teams liked the Saturday finish so much that they ignored their instructions and went back to the pub on Sunday too. All eventually checked in and enjoyed a light lunch at Valley Harvest before heading home.
We had a fabulous time.
It was very. Yes.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Friday night's dinner, I had a steak like this, cooked to perfection, and I finished at 8 o'clock and you guys didn't get fed till 9:30. This steak was like this. Bye-bye.